Hey folks, this is David Smith at Correctional Officer Lifestyle, coming to you today with five things you need to know to be a captain in the Florida Department of Corrections. There's a lot more that you need to know, but these are five of the big ones, okay? Number one, you will often find yourself alone. You will walk alone, you'll be on an island. You'll feel like you're on an island, okay? It's not any fault of your own. It's not any fault of those you are leading. It's not any fault of those that are supervising you. It is nobody's fault. It is the nature of your job. The nature of your job. That is why you will often find yourself alone, okay? The people below you in the chain of command are looking up to you to guide them, to mentor them, to lead them, okay? They're looking up to you for those things. The people above you in the chain of command, they're looking down to you, not down their nose, not down at you, down to you to get the job done, to accomplish the mission, to make sure you've got the right people in the right place at the right time doing the right things. You're caught in the middle. You're not necessarily part of the troops. You're not part of the administrative management team, okay? You're caught in the middle. That is a hard pill to swallow for some people. I'm one of them. I don't particularly care for that. But it's part of my job, and it's nobody's fault. It's just part of the job. Second thing you need to know to be a captain in the Department of Corrections in Florida, there is a chain of command. I mentioned it before. There is a chain of command. It goes both ways. You can lead down the chain of command where you're leading the troops that are under you, under your supervision, under your guidance to do the right thing. You can lead up the chain of command. In the OIC meeting minutes of every OIC meeting I go to, it says at least once, if you have any cost-saving initiatives, bring them to the assistant warden. That's leading up the chain. They're inviting you to lead up the chain. Cost-saving initiatives are important. And if you can tweak something in a way that, number one, it saves money, number two, it makes people safer, and number three, it gets the job done with minimal expenditures, and you don't lead that up the chain of command, you're failing your chain of command. You're failing your troops, and you're failing yourself. It's just the bottom line. That's just the way it is. All right? The third thing you need to know to be a captain in the Florida Department of Corrections is you can't do everything. It is impossible. You can't do the entire job of your shift. You have got to trust your sergeants to get on board with the mission and get the job done. They have to trust their officers to do the grunt work that needs to be done. You can't do everything. If you try to do everything, you have accomplished a few things. One, you're going to burn out. Two, you're going to forget to do stuff and jobs aren't going to get done. And three, to my next point, number four, you're not growing your people. You have got to teach your people to do your job. If you were an accomplished officer, or they wouldn't have promoted you to sergeant. You were an accomplished sergeant, or you wouldn't have made lieutenant. You were an accomplished lieutenant, or you wouldn't have made captain. You were good at your job. It is fair to say you were one of the best at your job, or they wouldn't have picked you for promotion. But who's going to take your place when you're gone? Do you plan on leaving a legacy of failure behind you because you wouldn't grow your people? Teach them how to do your job. Teach them how to do your job. Expect them to do their job. And if they need to be taught or nurtured or mentored or steered in the right direction to do their job, that's fine. But you need to be teaching them to do your job. Because when you're gone, somebody's going to have to. And it's better to have people that already know the job. That way you know you're leaving the department in good hands and you're not leaving a legacy of failure trailing behind you. All right, the fifth thing, number 5, the fifth thing that you need to know to be a captain in the Florida Department of Corrections: delegation. You've got to delegate tasks. But remember, you can delegate the task. You can delegate the authority to get the task done. You cannot delegate the responsibility when they fall short. You cannot delegate the responsibility of failure. Give credit when they succeed. Own any shortfalls, any failure. They belong to you. You are the captain on that shift. You are responsible. Delegate the task. Delegate the authority to get it done. You cannot delegate responsibility. Take ownership of it. Do everything in your power to make sure it doesn't happen again. Teach your people. Guide your people. Stress the importance of getting the job done. There are so many different ways you can do this. Yes, you can be heavy-handed and a disciplinarian, not the recommended tactic, which is strange coming from this captain because I'm going through evaluations right now and a lot of my people have discipline for doing stuff incorrectly, doing stuff wrong. But I don't consider myself a disciplinarian because I would rather guide and teach my people to do the right thing. Folks, that's all I've got for this video. 5 things you need to know to be a captain in the Florida Department of Corrections. Number 1, you might be on an island. It's nobody's fault. Number 2, there's a chain of command. It works both ways. It works both ways. Number 3, you can't do everything. It's impossible. Number 4, grow your staff. Teach your staff to replace you. Number 5, you can delegate the task. You can delegate the authority. You cannot delegate responsibility. Take ownership of it. That's all I got for this video. You want to see more, hit the like button. If you like the video, hit the like button. You want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for notification when I post new videos. And engage with me. Hit me with some comments. If you think I'm right on point, let me know that. If you think I'm off in left field somewhere, kicking up daisies with my toes, let me know that too. All right? Folks, there is no place for domestic violence in this world. If you know the victim, or you are the victim of a domestic violence situation, 1-800-799-SAFE. 1-800-799-7233 is a domestic violence hotline. The people at the other end of that phone call have the tools, abilities, resources, and they are willing to help the victims of domestic violence. If you know the aggressor in a domestic violence situation, for the love of God, say something to somebody. Don't keep that to yourself. All right? The people you might need to contact are at the other end of 911. And if you are the aggressor in a domestic violence situation, there is help for you too. First, admit that you need that help. Second, ask for it. It might not come without consequences, but you'll be better for having done it. And so will everybody around you. That's all I got for this video, folks. It's David Smith at Correctional Officer Lifestyle. I will see you guys in the comments and in the next video.